Good morning. Welcome to Thursday, May 21st. I'm looking outside and it is pouring, which is really hard for those farmers out there that are trying to get their crops, old crops off and their new crops in. And for people that are just wanting to get outside, like probably you guys. But that's okay, because now you can catch up on all the videos that you've missed. Or maybe not, because there's still a couple of you guys watching. So thank you, thank you for still watching. Um, yesterday we talked about bracelets, how they're not just for girls. Guys wear them too. My friend Andrew, yeah, you guys saw him, and he, like I say, he only wears them on the one right wrist, but he has them on his ankles too. So I wanted to show you. I did finish this one yesterday, and I'm going to tie this one onto my arm. But I want to show you a couple more styles. Without showing you the video, because apparently I showed that video yesterday on my video and I kind of got some sort of copyright thing. So I don't want to do that too much today. I don't want to get into trouble. So that one I was showing you, yesterday where you had this, where like you had the 4 strands on each side and then you kept putting them into the middle, right? And like, so you kept going to each side. So it looks something like, here, let me go down so you can see. It looks something like this. Right, there's my bracelet. I realized afterwards that I told you guys to do so much string, and that was a lot. I think that'd be too much. So don't go, because I said go to your arm and back. I think that was too much. But I'm going to finish this off. So I'm going to tie this one into a knot. And I have that loop at the top. This is the one I told you could wear more than, like, you could take this one off. And let me show you. Okay, let me put the camera back up. Let's get seasick together. So I've got that little loop. So you can put, like, if I have a knot big enough, this could go through that little loop and then it'll stay in your arm. But you could also use like a pony bead, which is like those plastic beads. I don't have any here right now, but those plastic, those they're about 1 centimeter and they're fairly thick. You could tie a pony bead on the end of there. You could put a button. You could put all kinds of things on there. So I'm going to leave myself a little bit of, actually, I'm going to tie it right on for me personally, because as you can see, I just wear them all the time. So I'm going to cut that off, but I'm saving the extra string because I want to show you one more video, or not video, another way of doing a bracelet. So I'm going to tie this into a knot, kind of like how we did our first one, like how we did that one, right, where I just had it tied. So I've got this tied. Now, what I'm doing is I'm kind of doing this same effect. Remember how we went underneath? I'm going to do that on this one, but it's like I'm going to go underneath for so many times. You're like, what? Okay, let me try to explain it to you, because I don't want to I'd love to show you the video because it'd just be so simple. But I got in trouble last time, apparently, so I don't want to do that again. I want to show that. There we go, so you can see it. Okay, so what I've got is all these strands. So I'm going to take one of these strands, and I'm going to go underneath it all, and I'm going to go back into that loop that we made, kind of like that first one. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to keep doing this for, except you have to have better tape than that. Hey, come on. Let's not be doing anything crazy now. Now this is, goodness. Okay. So, and I'm just going to keep going back. Like, I'm going to go probably about 10 times-ish. Right? So that's 3, 4, 5. And it gets pretty simple after a while. Like, you figure out what you're doing pretty easy. Was that 5? I have no idea. 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9, 10. Now, if I had better tape, that would hold on a little bit better. Let me just try and move that up. There we go. Now I'm going to go with another color. So then I'm going to go with this. I'm going to put this one down here. I'm going to go with the black, right? So now the black one's going to do the exact same thing, except now it's going to be black instead of white. So it's going to go like this, right? And it creates like a bracelet with all these colors on it, but it won't. Yeah. See, you go about 10 times there. That's 3. I'm going to go 5 because it's odd number, and Mrs. Pyre's a little odd, so it'll help me remember what number I'm on. I think that's 4, 5. So that's another way to do these bracelets, right? Because I gave you too much string. That was way too much. So this is another way. So go like, so every color you go like a little bit, and it'll make a bracelet. New way. So I got some cardboard, right? And I traced a circle. I can't remember what I traced, but let's say I traced like a glass, and I cut it out. Let me just take this off for a minute. And then all I did is I put little marks. So I put a mark at the top, at the bottom, each side, and I kind of eyeballed it. I didn't go very exact. And then I kind of went, okay, well, in between, I'm going to put a mark here and here. In between, I'm going to put a mark here and here. And then I got 7 colors. So I went the Roy G. Biv, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So then I have these 7 strings, but I have 8 markings. So you're like, what? But watch, it's gonna make sense. So I'm gonna shove this knot into this hole. You don't want it to be like popping out, but I think it'll be okay if I just kind of have it there. Then I'm gonna take these. This is like more of a simpler way to be weaving. So if you're struggling with all these ones that I'm doing, this might be the easiest. Maybe I should have started with this one. You know, Mrs. Pyre, why would I plan that? That'd be crazy. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going red, orange, yellow, green. Where's that green? Green, green, green. Green, green grass of home. Oh, my goodness. It's a rainy day. Mrs. Pyre's lost her marbles. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Come on, blue. Don't get mixed up in that purple. Green, blue, indigo, and violet. There we go. So now I'm just kind of straightening these guys at the back. Now what happens is I'm going to jump. This is my blank space, right? So I'm going to take this blue one. I'm going to jump over the indigo and the purple and go into that blank one, right? So I have to jump 2 every time. So I'm going to jump 2, right? And then I'm going to turn it. I'm going to take this orange one, jump these 2, and go to that blank space. Jump. Now it's important to keep like straightening out this stuff as you're going because it will get tangled up if you don't. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to go, oh, well, the purple's got to jump over the blue and the red. I'm going to go purple, the blue and the red. Okay. And then I'm going to take the orange. Oh, no, sorry, the green. And I'm just going to go over the orange and the indigo. So I'm going to keep doing this over and over. And I'll show you guys on Monday what it looks like. But what will happen is, in theory, let me share the screen. Let's get back up. Sharing screen. Present. And I'm not going to show the whole thing because I don't want to get in trouble. That's what happened yesterday when I showed a limited video. But I stopped it on the right spot. But if you keep going, look at that. If you keep going, what'll happen is at the bottom, the bracelet will like grow out, like it'll keep going, right? And then all you would do at the very end, you tie it off as long as you want, you tie off the ends, tie it up, and then tie it onto your wrist, or again, make a pony bead, or make a button, or tie right on permanently. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's some great bracelets. I'd love to see your creations. Did you know? Wait, I gotta stop sharing. Stop sharing. I have no pictures this week. Not one, so I can't show you anything. But I was looking on Facebook last night and I found something. Now, I'm not a proponent. I don't work at Pat's Auto, okay? But I found this on Pat's Auto. Oh, I gotta go back to present. Why didn't I just stay there? I found this online. There is a coloring contest. If you're between the ages of 7 and 11, okay, so it says 65th anniversary, they have a coloring contest. If you win this contest, so I think they have a 7 and under or 6 and under. How does that work? Look, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 6 and under. So if you're 6 and under, one of the things you could win is this kid's bike with kickstands, like $180 bike if you're 6 and under. And then if you're 7 to 11, they have this Mongoose Legion L10 BMX bike, which is worth $226 ish. Okay, all you have to do is color. So what I did is, I'll show you. Oh, I should have shown you. Okay, all I did, let's do this. All I did is I went Pat's Auto coloring contest. That thing right there, right? So I clicked on that, and it said 65th coloring contest. What'll come up is this truck. Okay, all they want you to do is use your colors, your colors, your crayons, your markers. I would stay away from paints, and do as neatly as you can. You could win a bike. So color that in, and then they have these dotted lines. Oh, you know what? I could do this. Step presenting. I printed it off. Where did I put it? Oh, man, there it is. So there's this coloring contest, and you would cut it off here, and then I believe you fill out all this information. I don't know if that goes on the back, probably. So do your best coloring. You could win a bike. How cool is that, right? So that's awesome. Again, I don't work at Pat's Auto. I'm not I just saw it online. Though, why wouldn't you want to do a coloring contest? Another thing. Oh, the rock. Yesterday, remember I did that respect rock? It looks something like I'm gonna present again. Oh my goodness. Are you guys getting seasick? I think I am. I painted that rock. Now this is where I hit it, and I have to tell you, I just hit it this morning because I forgot yesterday, but I hit it this morning. So here's the rock in its spot, but this might give you a little bit bigger hint. Where might it be? I wonder where it could be. So that's today. That's Thursday already. So if you guys make some bracelets, I'm going to keep working on these ones. Probably at home. I've got some work to do, a little bit of putting some stuff away. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. I hope you guys stay safe, stay warm. You know what we didn't do yesterday? Okay, first of all, we had to breathe because Mrs. Pyre is going 100 miles an hour. But we didn't show some self-respect, show some self-love. So stretch your arms out. Oh, stretch. Wiggle those fingers. Wiggle, wiggle. Whew. And then wrap your arms around yourself. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let those shoulders down. Okay, let's go the other way. Stretch those arms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Wiggle those fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And wrap the other way around. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Remember, no matter where you are and how anxious you might get, or how scared, or how nervous, or you can always come back to your breath. Always. I need to do that more often. I love doing it with you because then it actually makes me go, oh. So yeah, remember that. And remember that I miss you so much. I'm going to keep finding stuff. You know how we made the armpit fudge that one day? Next week, I think. Maybe next week, maybe end of May. I've got another one, but it's not armpit fudge, it's just something else. So I cannot wait to show you that one. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Come back to your breath. And know that I miss you all and hope you are all doing well. Okay? I will see you guys on Monday. Yeah, Monday. We'll be back on Monday. Okay? Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.